Well, good morning, everyone. Here we are on, what is it? June the 11th. Yeah, June the 11th. It's early in the morning. It's, what a day we had yesterday. Incredible day in the Lord. Incredible day with each other. It was just enjoyable. It was just an enjoyable day. And I got to say that that was such a good word yesterday. Man, it was a good word. And I enjoyed it. It was just a joy in bringing that word. And worship. Worship was awesome. And to see people stepping into their calling, their purpose, their place is great, and the rest will be coming along soon. I'm sure. And so we continue with our reading through the Bible in a year together, and we're looking at Solomon's commencement of the temple and his relationships. And really, there's brilliance that is there in what Solomon was doing. His relationships with his neighbors, um, the way that he was able to generate wealth, the trade. He was a diplomat. He really was, and the Lord definitely gave him the wisdom that was needed for the time. But sometimes it's easier to build temples than it is to walk in relationship with the Lord. It's easier to make sacrifices from the bank account than it is to offer up the sacrifices of thanksgiving and praise. And not saying that Solomon was, anyway. It's a good lesson for us that if our entire relationship with the Lord is based upon the good works that we do for Him, and then we're not going to last at all. Our if He doesn't have our heart, then everything else is useless. If we don't love Him, if we just love doing things for Him, if we we can feed the homeless, we can build beautiful churches, we can create wonderful songs of worship. We can do all kinds of things. We can read our Bible. We can pray for people. But if He doesn't have our heart, then it's all useless. He's not interested. Jesus said that the Father is looking for worshipers who will worship Him in spirit and truth. But you notice he's looking for worshipers. He's not looking for worship. He's looking for worshipers. He's looking for His children. He's looking for people who take their delight in Him, who enjoy Him. That's what we had yesterday. We were just enjoying Him. But see, we can't lose that. We can't. We have to press in for more, greater relationship, deeper relationship. The other things, there's fruit that comes out of that relationship. There's the writing of the songs. There's the feeding of the homeless, looking after the orphans, protecting the unborn. All that stuff comes from a place of love, not a place of judgment. It comes from a place of wanting to honor and bless our Lord. Doesn't come from protectionism. It doesn't come from personal hurt or anything of the sort. It's based on that place because I love the Lord. Because I love the Lord. Listen, I'm here in your life because I love the Lord. This has to be the motivation, and we see Solomon, and there was probably some truth there for Solomon in the beginning. But the Lord's blessing wasn't because of Solomon. It was because of David. It was because He was so pleased with David that He put Solomon on the throne. It was because He was so pleased with David that He gave Solomon the wisdom and discernment to govern the people. It was because of David that prosperity and such came into the kingdom, because David fought those battles, because the Lord put the enemy under David's feet. David had the vision for the temple. David created worship as we know it today. Solomon ended it. He built his temple and went back to religious ways. and he did what he needed to do because that's what his father instructed him to do, and that's about all. Everything else, he did what he wanted to do. He broke all the laws for the king. Yeah, it's yeah. So let's continue to pursue him with passion. Let's be in love with our God. Let's be in love with him and offer him all that we have to offer him. All of our heart, all of our mind, all of our soul, all of our strength. You be blessed today. Regain your strength from yesterday. Be encouraged. Um, be used to be open and draw into him more and more all the time. God bless.